Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on Sheamus, King Sheamus. So we have a new Sheamus in the game. He's a PG era powerhouse. He has the one link, the PG era. Any color moves start with one more move point. The one gear, King Sheamus gear. He's a coach. At 9k, blue gems do 2,200 more damage. Very good coach. Great for a lot of acrobats, so happy to see that. I have 5 builds for you guys today. 4-star, 2 5-stars, and 2 3-stars. I do want to say that currently I do not have King Sheamus's crown. Hopefully I get that plate soon, and then I will record a few matches with the plate. That plate is going to be the best plate on him for pretty much every build. There might be an exception with one of the builds in here. But I don't have it yet. Currently, I have the What the Rock is Cooking plate equipped on my strap. Here's the strap. There's What the Rock is Cooking. Break 3 red, get 3 purple MP at the end of your turn. And you can see I have about 70% gem damage and 135% red move damage. Double Fury. I do think Double Fury will be the way forward for him at 5-star gold in particular. You can do some other stuff before then, but that'll really help your kick out, and he's blowing up the board. So let's get in here and take a look at the first move set. This is available at 4-star. The Diving Clothesline, 6 MP purple, deal 59k damage and make 7 blue gems into red gems. White Noise, 6 MP purple, deal 61k damage and make all red gems into crossbreak gems. And the Death Valley Driver, 7 MP red, deal 84k damage and increase your purple MP by 5. Entourage, we're running with Butch for 4 red MP to start. Batista for 50% red move damage and 1 more move point of red. Lacey for purple and green gems do 20% more damage, and Typhoon for red gems do 15% more damage. Just trying to stack up the red gem damage as much as possible. With this build, as long as you have 4 reds on the board, you're generating enough cross-break gems to increase your red gem damage by 150%. So the Sheamus plate would come in clutch there. This one that I have equipped, the Rock is Cooking, will help recycle. And finally, the 2 words for you would help with maximum gem destruction. You could also run this build starting with purple first. But I like starting with the red first, so we get the extra move damage in. And you could go with gem damage, trainer instead of Batista at move damage. There's a lot of different ways you could potentially go in that slot. So we're doing 225,000 with this move. We are going against Z-Taker on the road. I do have tour perks plus 2 MP and plus 1 on a match. So once you do this, you want to kind of scan, and hopefully, which it did not do for us at all, you want to get the blues to set up a red match. But that didn't happen for us, and we only have 4 blues. This is a really bad starting board. And then we can change all of the reds into cross breaks. Typically, it's very easy to get a match of red with that blue move, or to have one right up on the board, and then you're blowing your cross breaks up and going. But maybe we'll get a red to fall here. Since we've had bad luck, maybe we'll get some good luck. There we go, like that. And it blows up the whole board, recycles really easy, hits pretty hard. 591,000 there. And Z-Taker's not going to be able to kick out. Of course, that would hit even harder if we had the Sheamus plate equipped. So that's very fast. Low charge moves. You can see just how fast. Slightly board dependent, but very, very slightly. I actually like that moveset a lot. It's kind of fun to lead with that one. So let's take a look at a 5-star moveset next. It's a variation on this. Basically, we're just bringing in the 5-star move. So let's take a look at that 5-star move. It's the cloverleaf submission. 8 MP red. generate 14 random submission gems, and do 28k damage for 4 turns. Remaining gems turn into crossbreak gems. So I am assuming, although I don't know, that those turning into crossbreaks will also proc King Sheamus's crown. If that's the case, again, that would be the best plate, I think. If it's not, then the rock plate here would make recycling a breeze, and 2 words for you, again, would help blow up the board better. Entourage, we're just going to make one change. We're going to put woods in for purple MP. And let's run this one. You could run double red and lead with the sub if you wanted to. Basically, same principle as last time, except, well, exactly the same, except then we have the sub as the third move, so we may not even see it here. So here you can see we do have a lot of blue around red, so you can also start and make the red gems into cross breaks. Since there are a lot of red gems, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll make the blue gems to red. And this should start a pretty big chain reaction. Didn't quite get the whole board, missed like a couple gems is all. And I'm glad he kicked out, because then we can run the sub. Although Z-Taker takes it down to only 1 turn, so he'll get a turn if I use this, which I will, so you can see it. We could win right here, probably. Yeah, we could, by setting this up and then blowing up the board again. But we'll use the sub. He's going to reduce it down to just 1 turn, and next turn should be a very big kablooey. We'll let him get us some offense in. Sheamus, pretty fun card. Actually, he's quite good. I'm a fan of this card, even without his plate, which is kind of why I wanted to do this preview, because a lot of people are definitely going to be interested in him with the plate, but he is going to be great even if you do not get it. And he's the best PG era by a mile. Blow up the whole board, and that should probably do it for Taker. Unless he gets a really miraculous cascade. Okay. Moving right along. Next set is going to be triple red. Believe we haven't seen the finisher yet, so I will go over that one for you guys. This one, Sheamus plate or 2 words for you, I think would probably be the way to go. So this moveset is a bit board dependent on the finisher, where those reds are, and you don't really have a way to change it. So you could run this 2 different ways. You could go double red MP and have everything ready to start turn 1, or you could go Butch and Batista the way I'm gonna run it. Otherwise, you could go Butch and Sting and have it all ready turn 1. I'm going to go with the extra red damage, but it can be board dependent on those reds connecting when you do the finisher. So this is just straight move damage for us here. You do have a choice, right, when you do it this way. You can hit the sub turn 1 and drain them. You need a red match to get the brogue kick ready. I'm going to take that red match, but just know you could hit the sub to drain them turn 1. It is a 4-turn sub, but Z-Taker reduces that. So this is where it becomes board dependent. Otherwise, we're just doing the finisher without blowing up the board. So hopefully, when this is over and it's our turn, we have some cross breaks next to reds. Like right here, this one. And we have a shot to... Oh boy. I don't really want to break these cross breaks very much. Let's go with that. Okay. So, as long as we turn this yellow red, it's going to be a really nice finisher. If we don't, not so much. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're making 6. So 50-50 shot. Coin flip it. Oh, we got a different one. Never mind. We're good. Guess it wasn't a 50-50 shot. But you can see it does huge damage. Almost 900,000. And it recycles really well because you're making things red. So no issues recycling. And because you're making things red, that Sheamus plate would make it hit ridiculously hard. So that's triple red. And let's go into the 3-star movesets. These are with the plate. I think this would be my favorite. These would be my favorite moves for him. And they feel like they're very much so built for 5-star gold to me. We're going to bring the 2 green moves in. The Celtic Cross and then the Rolling Fireman's Carry. They're both 9 MP greens. They're both really big move damage. So the Celtic Cross, 9 MP green, deal 82k damage and make 20 random gems into crossbreak gems. And then the Rolling Fireman's Carry, 9 MP, deal 80k damage and choose 6 gems to make into red gems. There's 2 different ways you can run it. You can run it with double green and start turn 1, or you can run it with 1 green and look for a green match on turn 1 and go turn 2. So I will show you both ways. And this moveset in particular will benefit the very most from the Sheamus plate. What am I doing? I'm moving in Ember Moon for more greens on the starting board. Obviously, you could use green move damage trainers. You could use red move damage trainers. A lot of different ways you could do it. You are blowing up the board, so you can go gem damage coaches and stuff. There's just a ton of flexibility here. You could just as easily go KO instead of Batista. A lot of flexibility here. We are looking for a green match turn 1. And then, ideally, a very big boom turn 2. But there's 2 different ways you can go about said big boom. So we have a green and a red match turn 1. Go ahead and take that. Okay, so you can set up a 3 match to get the finisher loaded, and then try and cluster reds together, planning on hopefully turning those 6 reds into a spot that'll break with other reds, or you can lay the cross breaks down and then just choose into it and blow up the board. Generally, your biggest damage is going to be a little bit less guaranteed. So we're going to do that. I'll try and leave greens on the board too, but like try and set it up so you give yourself some chances, right? Like 2 next to each other. You can, like, this will even add another one here and kind of cluster those reds up after that initial 3 match, like so, just to give yourself a better chance with the randoms. You could also run a red, like a red generate. So like Hall of Fame Lita and Big John Stud. And then you'd be making, with Big John Stud, you'd be making 10 cross breaks into red. We're only making 6, and we have a lot on the board. But If these two turn, we're good. If any of, if this one does or those two do, we're good. This one does, we're good. So it's likely we're going to hit it. We could also just swipe this green here right now, but then we lose out on the 340k damage on the finisher. So we're going to hit the finisher and hope we make a match somewhere. Like that. And then we're going to blow up the board. That hit for 839,000 damage. Would be so much more, again, with the Sheamus plate. But you can see very, very strong even without the plate. So that's the turn 2 setup. Let's do the same thing, except make him turn 1 instead for the final build. And because we don't need Ember Moon, I'm going to put Zombie Cena in for the cross breaks. And Tyler Breeze for more green MP. So we're going to lose some damage with Batista. But we're going to gain turn 1 viability, and he recycles pretty well. So Breeze is going in. And Cena's going in. We'll also make 21 randoms. Like I said, we could use Lita. We could use Big John Studd. A lot of stuff we could do. But we're not doing. And the kittens are going crazy in the background because I'm recording a video. So you may or may not hear them. They're having fun. That's the important thing. I do think even without the skill plate, this is probably my preferred build just because I love starting turn 1. But same thing again. We need 2 red matches, and then we're going to get that finisher to try and connect. So we're going to, set up a red match here. And I'm also going to set up a red match here. I want to try and keep greens on the board for recycling. And then places where we can hopefully get matches, right, with cross breaks. Now with the Sheamus plate, I may change the order, potentially, and we could throw the cross breaks out first, and you could set up kind of that way. There's a lot of different things you could do with it. Again, I could take the swipe, or we could hit the finisher. Let's go with the finisher again. This doesn't look as promising, so we may miss completely. Nope, we blew up the board again. Very nice cascade. This is going to be a big turn 1. Definitely a big turn 1. 1.1 million turn 1. So we did not quite recycle, and the board shuffle will destroy all of our ears. But we hit 1.1 million. So, and that's without the Sheamus plate. So that's why I wanted to record this without the Sheamus plate, because honestly, I think he's a top-tier powerhouse even without his own plate. With the plate, even more so. Very good card. I do, like I said, I think he's kind of built with 5-star gold in mind. It feels like the heavy green move damage, the extra move damage on his plate. He's PG era, Miles, the best PG card. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I am hopeful I can get this card. A lot of fun to play. I like him. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and good luck out there.